imagine, like, I think people be saying to me, like
Yeah.
legends, we were
Yeah.
at scale and discussing this. They were actually like laughing at me. They are like, dog, the fuck, And I'm like, dog, I think it comes from a place where I'm friendly, I'm approachable. People are like, nah, bro.
I mean,
like,
they always
chill.
ask me for directions. That's how I knew, I know, dog. I know you're pretty now. Now,
They're asking you for direction to
I only ask for like
To
two, like
where?
there's like 10 of us,
They
dog. And they
trust
come
you,
to
boy.
me, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, one that doesn't exist. But for me, I'll say it's tough being a man. Period. Full stop. No argument. And especially at a point where you have to consistently show up for yourself and nobody else shows up for you. Everybody has to know. Mine is coming also in 17 days. Okay, guys.
Calculated.
Yes, you know, my brother. I have a remind every day the countdown to the biggest things that are about to happen. Hector's lucky right now. He's hearing my voice on headphones, my brother. I'm telling you, my brother. Even my hand would love that privilege, dog. Hearing it in HD, my brother.
What
Hey,
kind of hala, man?
Of course, we're rocking. Obvious. This one it belongs, donation. He's coming for it. Okay, guys. Yeah, everything is on.
Just quick, because
No, we're starting. I know it's already started. We're starting it irregularly, but hey, yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Macaset Makasana. And we're back at it again. Y2KAY all the way.
every day.
I get to make it a mongi.
With Tyse.
He's back.
Type shit.
Back like a spinal cord.
Like,
Yes.
Bringing enticement to Y2KAY podcast.
Yes, my
Today
brother.
I deserve to be the one who's saying how important pizza man.
Yes. Hey, no.
Yes,
Inspirational. Inspirational. I understand. I understand it's not easy to be me. Amara, Chief. Tell me, how are you, Chief?
Chief, can't complain. I'm good. How are you?
Chief, I'm like this, Chief.
Ooh, wait, nah. Ooh, chumi.
To all the girls that said no, I just want to show you that, now we're moving, hey.
Like, bro, nah.
No, guys, like, let
nah,
me tell
nah,
you,
nah,
like,
nah,
you don't
nah,
understand how hard it is there to be. Let me keep quiet.
Don't vent now.
But for me, Chief, how I feel, ne?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of both, dog. I'm lukewarm today. I wouldn't say I'm cold, I'm hot now. I'm lukewarm today. Things started happening at the beginning of the day at the house, and then now my mentality. But we have to persevere, Chief.
Yeah, we have to persevere, bro.
Chief, can you hit us with the topic for today, Chief?
Before the topic now, my brother,
Yes.
happy birthday,
dog.
Aye.
Happy birthday, dog.
Clap now.
I'm clapping, dog,
But anyways,
clapping.
the topic for vandaag is like self-regulation,
Mhm.
self-acceptance.
Yes.
and
Everything that has to do with self.
with self.
Yes,
Today
yes,
we're
yes.
just at self.
Yes.
So my brother, what do you think self-regulation is?
Self-regulation. Let me give answers we used to give called life science. Regulating yourself.
Regulating
Self-regulation is
crazy,
regulating yourself. But I believe it has to do with being able to tune yourself into a certain frequency where you are most potent or most Where's this weed? English is running away, Chief. Pella,
Eish.
now we're moving with purple plum. Guys, purple plum,
People
guys.
Plum Food Hub, guys.
Guys, today we don't have the cups, of course, but you see the evidence.
Yes, there's
We have
evidence.
the evidence
now.
here that's, hey, guys,
Eish.
like,
Eish.
Deja life kala swana.
You're dipping now. But-
Deja life ka spoon.
Mm.
Deja
Purple
life
Plum-
ka foroko.
Wait, nah. I'm trying to talk here.
Aye. Guys,
But anyways, People Plum Food Hub, it's at Dobsonville Extension 3.
yes,
Aye.
behind PAP Garage.
Yeah, so come and get your food. Have a nice taste of life, man.
You'll
Come
find
eat.
yourself
Mm.
eating motoho ka foroko, the way they're gonna give you confidence with the food, my brother.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the food is on a
Mm.
whole different level.
Mm.
Hey, my brother. But okay, let's talk about stuff.
Elevated.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
my
yeah.
brother.
And I think we forgot something important. We forgot to introduce our ghost for the day.
Yeah, we didn't forget. We're heading towards it, Mosi.
Yes. Ghost for the day, please introduce yourself.
We're
Yeah.
rocking.
It's funny because I'm a ghost. They are always forgotten. Maybe it's because they are
Yes.
ghosts.
Yes.
Oh,
Jamele ba vele ba claps, clang, clang.
I'm off camera vandaag.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm ghosting because their ghost is currently off.
Eish.
Simniki day
Ghosting
off
duty.
ibete yakhe.
He's
Yeah.
off
He's
hosting duties.
Ghosting duty.
He's off his ghosting duties.
guys, as you
I'm
know-
ghosting
Ghosting
for him.
duties.
As you know. Yes. As you know now, guys, name.
But yeah, what do you think self-regulation is?
Self-regulation. Well, let's start with the term. Well, we all know self refers to a particular individual, as
Mhm.
in me. Regulation is to regulate. To regulate is sort of like balancing self.
Mhm.
So what I can say about self-regulation is,
Finding a balance.
finding
Yeah,
a balance
yeah.
on self.
Oh, wow.
Finding an equilibrium.
Yeah, you
For
could
sure.
say an equilibrium, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a dynamic equilibrium. The
Mhm.
equilibrium is never really static; it's dynamic. It moves.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gain more. Sometimes
Yeah.
you
Less.
lose more. Sometimes you feel happy.
Real.
Sometimes you feel
less.
sad, yeah.
You see?
Real.
So you have to regulate all of those things. Like life sciences, as you say, homeostasis, regulation.
Yeah.
You just regulate your temperature,
Yes.
your emotions,
Me guys, I'm feeling
Yeah.
purple plum today.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh.
7x. I need to
And the
slide
food is
side
looking,
thing.
Pella, we're not chief. You deal with money, chief. You know, Minister of Finances, guys. Tyse is our Minister of Finance, guys.
They'll take it serious now. Even you know, but
So let's
anyways,
get
we're
into
not
the
there.
topic. Let's cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As we do so well. How do you feel like self-regulation can be used?
I feel like it can be used for many ways because I mean, you can use self-regulation to like improve one's mood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can regulate your emotions in a way, in a state whereby you're much happier, you're finding more balance to life, you're
Mm.
more positive about things. You respond more positively to certain situations. So, self-regulation can be used in a whole lot of ways,
Yeah.
which are more positive to oneself.
I feel like self-regulation in a sense can also be used. I don't believe in the word happiness. I believe in peace and gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we're chasing happiness, a lot of things, I feel like if you have to be happy, you have to be sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be
If you have
like
to-
that.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
It'd
But
be
when
like
it comes
that.
to things like gratitude and peace, they're just a calm state. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They're a calm state where
Just
N-
come.
it just calm,
Chill.
dog. Like you're in a proper state where you can function properly as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, for me, I feel like self-regulation. How can it be used to help someone get ahead? Like you can come up with techniques that help you regulate yourself. For me, I could say being more grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you know,
Practicing
usually when I
gratitude,
pray, I started structuring my prayers more into thanking
yeah,
than asking all
Yeah.
the time. Because
yeah.
if you're asking something, you know, this is what I always say. We always want more as humans, right?
Of
Every
course.
time, we always
Yeah.
want our Lord, please bless us.
Yeah.
Hey Lord,
Yeah.
people plum, you know what I'm saying. And
Prayer delivered.
you know what I'm saying, prayer deliver, dog.
Prayer
And
delivered.
today it's gonna be thank you for, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah, bro.
And now it's a matter of come from an angle of thank you all the time, and I feel like you'll start seeing your life change in how
yeah, it'll shift in a
events
way, bro.
occur. Because if you think of some things, like that, if you think of always asking, and then they get to a point where you are not receiving much, it can really affect you mentally. What are your takes on that? Like, how do you feel like that's
Okay.
a thing that's ish?
Okay, in my opinion, I feel like it's a best of both because
Yo, chief, hey. Hey, chief. Don't touch people plan. Hey, these people trying to feature themselves. Aish. No, go ahead.
yes, I feel like on my side it's a best of both. With the way I've structured my prayers, it always begins with gratitude, of course.
Yeah, man.
Thanking for
Thank you.
my blessings,
Hey, thank you.
everything
Thank you for thinking.
I have in the moment,
Yeah.
Then it comes to the part whereby I ask. Because, I mean, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
But
So,
ask and you shall receive.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like this is one thing I really feel like, in a sense, I always do.
Mhm.
If you want to measure how bad your life is going, think of something that you've once prayed for and you currently have. And that's how you can measure whether your life is moving forward with God or not. Because I feel like so many times as like people, like, we're always chasing more to the point we don't really realize what we have already.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just started a podcast. Well, we're pushing towards more, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But now,
Cooking
just because now when we hear on the like YT, we find other like bigger, podcasts, doesn't mean now I should feel away and say, Namodimu, I'm bored.
I'm small now.
Some people started two weeks ago and now they are, you know what? It's not a matter of that. I kind of feel like it like self-regulation helps you and like get a balance in where you're going to. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can't be imbalanced heading somewhere.
So basically, you're just saying it helps people trust the process more.
For sure. Lena always say, only thing I trust is the process. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust anything else. I trust God and the process. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? So Tazani, do you have anything to add?
I have a question for
Yes,
you.
Okay.
for you,
please.
gents.
Hey, I love questions from
For
Tazani.
who's inquisitive. Like
He's
me.
like me on the first episode. I was throwing questions. I don't know what happened, but it's okay
Makasset,
now.
it's
Let's
okay.
hear the question.
So the question is, what kind of examples can you give to any person who's watching the show now on self-regulation? Like, give them an idea of how can they regulate themselves? Because as Y2KAY was speaking, what's on my mind is me, Namang is regulator. How I can regulate my thoughts, emotions, and spirit in general. I don't pray, I fast. I just don't eat. I don't listen to music. I don't consume anything. I just sit and harness my thoughts, my emotion, and put them in order. And then from there, I can easily get into my purest intentions. What do I want to achieve currently, even regardless of the situation? Then from there, after finding the actual cause of what was causing me to feel dysfunctional, I regulate myself. Same as moto car service. So by doing those things, I sort of like tap into a state whereby I can regulate my emotions with, this is what's causing me to feel a certain way. So I feel like this because of these things. So if I avoid these things, then I won't feel like that again. Or I think like this because my thoughts are induced by certain things. Maybe the content you are consuming, your environment, the people you are spending time with. You see now. So how I regulate myself is being alone and flushing everything out of my system. Reboot and then I come back again. Sort of like meditation.
Yeah.
But it's questionable how you meditate. So my question to you was, based on what I said, how would you explain self-regulation thoroughly in more detail to other people there?
Go ahead.
Now you can start, Tyse.
Right. So in my case, you know how I self-regulate, ne?
Yeah.
For emotional purposes, when I like feel in my lows,
Yeah.
just to regulate my emotions, I'll just sit down, journal everything I'm feeling, their possible causes. Then there's something I've heard before that says, once you identify a problem, you've solved it 50%.
Yeah.
Because identifying the problem is actually like road to finding the solution. So I'ma write down everything I'm feeling right now.
That's powerful too, yo.
Yeah.
50% of it is done. And
Yeah,
it's
already chaibo.
these niggas love featuring
Because
themselves.
once
Don't
you find
feature
the problem, the other 50% is just like finding and implementing the solution. You feel? So
Yeah.
I'll write down my emotions, write down how I feel, the possible causes of how I feel.
Mhm.
If I know the possible causes of how I feel, I'll know how to tackle each and every one of them. And once I do, I mean, I'm back to being fine again. Yeah. And another thing I practice nowadays is like practicing stillness through meditation. So basically, I'll just like be sitting down, breath work, closing my eyes, just clearing the mind, and solutions kind of come, So it be like that. So in your case, Macaset, what do you think you do to regulate yourself? What's an example you can give?
For me, I feel like if something is too crazy in my life and there's just a lot, I isolate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Isolation.
that's the only time you'll find me quiet, really. I feel like people would love to see me quiet. They should come when I'm going through, that.
Eish.
That's the only time I'm quiet. But I usually just chill by myself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And scan through possible solutions for a particular problem I'd be facing at that point. And for me, I could say sometimes I play music that electrifies my mind. You know what I'm saying? Music that makes me stimulate positive and intellectual thoughts. And then I can get into a state of, okay, you feel like this, then how you can solve it is by trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I self-regulate. I really just chill by myself. And for people who are like, I feel like it's really something that works for me. You know what I'm saying? It really works for me. Because after there, I feel like I come out feeling better. You know what I'm saying? I feel better because there's this sayings where they say God whispers. So in times
Yeah.
of noise, find a quiet place and you find him again. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Hence I say I just isolate. I chill alone, preferably in the dark, play music, think.
Chai.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
think. Align with everything, man. That's
Align with your
positive. And
thoughts.
then when I
Yeah.
come back 10 times, I come back, and I feel like that also helps me because in every situation where I was tested, I feel like I lost once and won 11 times. You know what I'm saying? That's what people should always be aiming for.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? So yeah, I think we can also getting into that. So another thing, how do you feel like? Do you feel like self-regulation can help people find themselves?
Yeah, it can.
How, like, people are always. I always hear this thing of people saying they blatantly say this, and I don't understand if they really get the deepness
Okay.
of really finding yourself. What is finding yourself? You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand if they like know what that means. What do you think finding
Okay.
yourself is, and how can you use self-regulation to like really
Find
find
yourself.
yourself? Yeah.
So basically, on my own like thoughts, ne?
Yeah.
On my own accord, I think finding yourself is basically just knowing yourself with your flaws, of course,
Yeah.
your strengths, your weaknesses, knowing what you truly want for yourself,
Yeah.
knowing the place you're at
Yeah.
right now. I think it's just like about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, and I think you can use self-regulation in a way that's maybe you're just introspecting,
Yeah.
because introspection can be a part of like self-regulation.
Mm.
You just sit down with yourself, of course. Sit down with yourself, get to know yourself, bro, because the world nowadays is so busy that people don't even take time to like get to know themselves.
For sure. Like I feel
know.
like that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm always saying, that I wanna say this in the realest sense that they say love gets you hurt, trust gets you killed, and being real gets you hated upon. And I feel like I resonate with the last section of that statement,
Being
where
real gates.
being
you
real,
heard it,
because I feel like in so many situations I'd make fake people to be. I'd make them see that that's
They're
when
fake.
yeah, they're fake.
Eish.
It's like, oh, because what's crazy, I feel like people who really hate on you are people whom they're changing themselves so much, and they're asking themselves like, when o special kang for you not to follow the program. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's changing themselves to fit into a particular group. Everybody's vaping, everybody is smoking pipe,
Eish.
everybody's going to parties.
The truth.
Why
man.
aren't you doing it? You know what I'm saying? What makes you special? You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like self-regulating through finding yourself is understanding why you want to do things. The other day I was with Asandile and we were chilling in his room, you know, and we're watching music, a certain genre of music,
Yeah.
and there was this artist, you know what I'm saying? He was speaking on sometimes society makes you think you want things and you actually don't.
Yeah. It be
You know what
like
I'm
that.
saying? And it's part of the reason why I am the way I am and I like the things that I like. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I saw that when I was speaking about that statement, like you wanted to say something, so you can go ahead and add. Or
I was actually wanting to say something on your previous question
yeah,
on whether self-regulation can help you find yourself.
For
I
sure.
think
Yeah.
it's a little bit twisted.
yeah.
Because how can you regulate something that you don't have? You see now.
Yes.
Regulating is balancing. So you
Oh my
balance
God.
on something that already exists. So my take on your question would be, find yourself first. Then
Then
after
you
finding yourself,
regulate.
regulate that. As
Yo, yo,
Ukafo
yo,
is
yo.
saying
Damn, that's
now,
deep, though.
listen,
Your statement is like those jokes, like your friends say, ne?
not a
Necessary
joke.
at a particular place, and then most of them now endly no yahleka. We one and they think yahlanya le part.
Yeah, but
It
then
be like
based on what you're saying, the people you are chilling around, the people who sort of like influence how you behave or your decisions. So if you know, Uti, I'm this kind of a person and this is what's working for me, then you're gonna easily regulate that.
Yeah.
But then if you don't even know what kind of person you are, you haven't found yourself, so regulation is out of the question. There's nothing that
I
you
feel
can
like
regulate.
the biggest form of finding yourself is introspection.
Yeah.
Sit down with yourself. I feel like a lot of people can't sit down with themselves.
They
They can't
can't.
face the truth
They
and
can't.
really sit down and say, Mina, what I want to do is this.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's part of the thing of, you know, there's a certain thing of it's a symptom of ADHD as well, like creating different types of personalities for different type of groups. There's people who do that to protect themselves, which you
Yeah.
are aware that you are changing yourself because you don't, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's people whom like now they are just going with the wind.
There's people who do that to fit in.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more sit down with yourself. Hey, Ekan. Hey. Sit down with yourself. Sit down with
Crazy.
yourself. And really ask yourself questions. Ask yourself relevant questions. You know, there's this thing I had a conversation with my sister once. I asked her, like, what do you want to do in life? She was like, yo, man, I want to be rich.
Okay.
And then I asked her a follow-up question saying, what are you currently doing to make sure that you get there? And she couldn't answer.
Kwacim.
And then she says, you are a hater. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, there are so many people in society that do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get somewhere, you can't just focus on the goal. You have to focus on the system
Yeah.
that you have to
Yes, the
implement
systems
in order to get to the goal.
It's
Yeah.
like from what you're saying, I remember on one of the good days, and in a room,
Yeah.
so this other guy, manga guy 2 million manje. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do? And all of them were like, obvious dog, invest. I mean, invest. Yeah, this is the first thing I'm gonna do. Investor
Guphi.
Guphi. Kanjani.
That's another question. Investor guphi?
Kanjani.
Ubani?
Yeah.
Kanjani?
Yeah.
And how you gonna make sure that leyo investment yakho leyo brings about a return? They
Because
were like, obviously, if I go property, no, dog, you're not answering the question.
yeah.
Which bank or which person is gonna grow money for you while you're in a uhleli? Who's gonna work for your money to
There's
grow
an
if you're not gonna
entrepreneur
be
that
working
once
there?
said,
You see?
if you want to test for understanding, ask how 3 times. And if they
Yes.
answer how properly the 3rd time, they understand what they are talking about.
You see now. So
You know what
most
I'm
people don't even know what even investing is.
Yeah.
They
That's-
it's just an abstract idea. Go to obvious things or invest.
Yeah,
So
just
invest.
investing.
Yeah.
You don't even have any skills you're gonna be investing in.
I always tell
Eish.
people, hore, reboot your mind and learn life again. And that's when you'll truly understand certain things. Because a lot of people don't understand. Like, as a person who's once read like a finance novel by Robert Kiyosaki, I did follow his advice and asked my parents and people what money was. We use money in our daily life everywhere. And they would really just describe it or say its function. They wouldn't know what is the whole idea of money. And that goes to show that if they don't understand something as basic as money, which is something that we use in our everyday life, what
There's a
else
lot.
don't they understand?
There's a lot they don't understand.
What
either.
else don't they
Yeah.
understand? Because
Yeah.
really, I feel like there's this thing, man. I feel like being passive, it's something I really don't do. You know, if
A lot
there's
of people are passive.
I,
though.
I
can't
don't
lie.
I don't deal with passiveness. You know what I'm saying? If I don't understand something, I'll ask you 10 times. If you lose patience, I'll say, hey, do you want me to understand or what? You know what I'm saying? And I feel
Yeah.
like in a life like this, where understanding is every you have to understand. I feel like there's a lot that you have to understand in order for you to move in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, is there anything y'all guys would like to add before we move on to the other one?
Any additions?
I can add on the passiveness of society, because
Okay.
you see, being passive is a huge problem, because now it's like listening. I can pretend ukuthi
Yeah, I'm
ngilalele
listening.
Yeah,
manje,
For
but
sure.
I'm just
Yeah.
listening
For sure.
passively ukuthi
Yeah.
ukhulume uqede, so that I
Yeah.
can get
I
where
just agree.
where I want.
Idlule.
Uyangithola?
Mm.
Into kanjalo. So people do things passively. Like now, imagine if you were shooting the show passively. You just want to rush through
Yeah,
and speak
just-
a lot of nonsense.
yeah.
Just for the sake of speaking. Not
And
even
now when they
considering
watch that,
the
there's no
impact.
weight.
You see
There's
now.
no weight to the
Yeah,
episode,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
So being passive is one of the problems. I think back on the topic of self-regulation, people can actually regulate that. When you're listening, are you listening to learn? Are you listening to argue? Or are you listening
To
just for
respond.
the sake of listening passively, as we are saying?
Yeah.
So people are doing things passively, like isn't that doing things passively?
Yeah, that's
Awufundele ukwazi.
passive.
But what's the purpose of learning? You use your ear to learn, so you earn. You see. So if you don't learn anything, you will never earn anything.
Oh,
And
damn.
learn, earn. There's ear in it, and you use what? Your ear
Yes.
to learn,
Listen. Yeah.
so that you can earn.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes.
So for me,
W analysis.
yeah, that's
W analysis.
You know, I like how he just does that with words sometimes. You're like,
Ah.
you find yourself now, just
Uh,
now you're looking in the sky and you're seeing
Yeah,
air
thinking
now,
good,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? You know what I'm saying?
Seeing ears in the sky is
Yeah.
crazy.
So for me, I really feel like, you know, the question "Who are you?" is a very, very, very important question that a lot of people can't answer. Like when somebody says, "Who are you?"
I
You know
can't
what I'm
lie.
saying? Like there's this Hannah once asked this question. Yeah? I was like, "Who are you?" Without your social status, without your clothes, without your money, who are you? Who are you?
Like define yourself outside of everything that
Yeah,
you
that you
possess.
own. Yeah,
Yeah.
because people use occupations
Mm-hmm.
and possessions
As a
to-
description,
as a description
who
of
they
who you are. That's
Oh.
not who you are. That's what you do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it also comes back to that. Like there's a lyric Absol once said. He says, "Does she love you or what you can do?"
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you find
Deep.
yourself people now they're saying, "Hey, like I don't understand. I did everything right. When the money goes now, she also goes as well." And you're like, "How? What happened?"
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So it's also it comes to how do you think you would answer the question, "Who are you?" Now
Honestly.
let's not say people can't answer. Let's also answer ourselves. Let's see. Let's just even me now. I'm saying I'm thinking myself a grave also. You know what I'm
You
saying?
dug me a grave now
Yeah,
because
yeah,
honestly, ne, I don't think I could. Like, if you asked me before saying
Mhm.
like
Who
everything
are you?
right now,
You'd be like,
I just say my name. Yeah,
Yeah.
like not what you're called. Who are
Yeah.
you?
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and I'd be like, nigga, nah, I don't know. You know.
yeah,
So
I
do
think
you
that's
think?
the problem when Tyse.
Yeah, it is.
People don't want to
Actually.
answer. I don't know.
yeah. When you don't know, the minute you answer, you don't know. Your brain will make it a point that at some point you find out and you must know next time they ask you
see
such a
now.
question.
You
You know what I'm saying? Because also, you know, the whole vibe of acting like you know all the time and everything is fine. You know, I know. Like, I always say school ruined people because school teaches you to always know the answer, know the right answer. You are forced to know the right answer at school. Therefore, you take those same ideologies at home. Even now, you find yourself being asked about things you don't know about, and now you're like, now ukokabatsu, now you're folding your mother like a blanket now,
Oh, what?
and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You simply go, I don't know. I take bliss in saying I don't know. I don't know.
But
Yeah,
then, don't you think there's a reason why the school system is teaching you that it's wrong to not know? Because you get bashed if you say
I don't know. Yeah.
Like
Imagine in a question paper. Imagine in a question paper, you writing I don't know as an answer.
Angazi macala
and
uzobona
that's
na.
your truest
Honest
opinion.
answer. Yeah. Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
And you're wrong for not
Then you
knowing.
come now they mark you. Aye. They're like,
So,
yeah, kuzanzi posa.
If I'm understanding you correctly, you are saying we are wrong.
Why do you think they are pushing that thing, the schooling system, that you're supposed to be wrong if you don't know, and you are right if you know? Why
Is
are
it
they
because you
pushing
should
that thing?
take steps to ensure that you know?
I
No.
don't think it's
Why?
even a good thing, bro. You
I-
don't know everything.
My argument would be there's ignorance in knowing.
Yeah.
For if I'm gonna pop up a topic and you already think you know everything about it, whatever thing that I'm gonna say outside of your scope, you're not gonna take it. So there's a lot
You're
of
not gonna
ignorance in
listen,
knowing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, I know this already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then the moment you start realizing that you don't know, already you are willing to learn.
That's why
Whatever
C
it
students
is.
have businesses and then A students end up working for C students. Funny
You
enough
see
in
now.
life.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why you find bros that didn't finish school now. They are the ones owning the companies, and the guys who went to high class institutions are the ones working now for. And I feel
It
like
be like that.
it's also like, you know, there's people who take pride in that life, man. You know what I'm saying, of chasing a paycheck for the rest of their life. As long as they hustle for their family, it's fine. I mean, we're not against that.
yeah,
you know?
we're
We're
not
not saying
against
go start
that.
a
I mean,
business now because you
it
heard
i-
it on Y2KAY.
If it is their happiness, then let them
Yeah,
do it,
I
bro.
do it, my brother. Hey, different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Strokes?
Everybody got the way. Now, I want to watch home again. Watch home, guys. Tyse, your mother potentially watches this,
next
man.
one now.
And you are busy asking
Next
things
now,
like that.
next now, no.
Man. No, go ahead. I cook also. I have been cooking now.
Oh, now
I want your
think-
plate, my brother. Give me your plate.
Okay, so now we're heading over to like self-management.
For sure.
So, what do you think are things you do to manage yourself?
Yeah, go ahead.
But isn't managing regulating? Aren't you like playing with syllables like synonyms?
So
syllables,
basically, it's the
synonyms.
same thing.
When you regulate, you sort of like manage.
Balance.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, managing.
It's managing.
Balance.
Yeah, it's management.
It's
as
all the
well.
same thing. You see this thing called English, guys.
English.
It's not
It's not the mother tongue.
It's
Ah,
not a
it's-
tongue
it's
mother,
not-
guys.
It's not
the tongue mother,
Yeah, it's
no.
not the tongue mother. That's when you
It's
know
not the
now.
tongue mother.
Aye. But for me, ne,
Self-management.
self-management,
Yeah.
ne, I mean, when you say manager, I think of football now. I'm
Aish.
saying, hey,
But then
Yeah,
that's
that's squad.
managing.
Yeah,
You're
that's
managing
squad,
a
man.
football team. Now
Yeah.
let's
I
just
see
speak
that-
about managing self. How do
yeah,
you manage you?
I feel like managing, it has to do with understanding where you lack and doing something about it. I feel like if I look at it in a football kind of manner, ne,
Okay.
I know that, okay, if we want to score with the kind of formation I have and the kind of strategy I have, I'm always attacking through the flanks, cut in and shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I need somebody who's fast. And I don't have somebody who's fast. What am I going to do? Get somebody who's fast. So if I know that there's a particular place in life where I'm lacking, maybe I'm not, I don't want to say I'm not useful, but
Fit enough.
yeah, I could say maybe I'm not good enough at something.
Mm-hmm.
I have to continuously improve it. You know what I'm saying? For me, like I feel like managing, my motto when it comes to managing myself is when everybody's clapping saying you did a good job, see why or see certain aspects where you didn't do a good job, and that's
Yeah.
how you'll always get better.
Yeah, that's
You know.
that's how it is, bro.
Because you know,
That's
one
how
thing
it
I
is.
learned from Drake, ne,
Mm-hmm.
and with how he makes his music, he would always be rapping back in the day, and people are like, "Ish, but we can't vibe to your music in the club." You know what I'm saying? Like we could only listen to Marvin's room when you're alone. They are crying about that hand. And then Drake was like, I have to make music now for something they're gonna pump at,
At
the club.
now.
And then he starts making such music. You know what I'm saying? And then now he makes sure that his album is balanced for the lyricists, for
And
people who want to trap. You know
at
what
the
I'm saying?
club now.
At the club, you know, they want to play his music and stuff like that. So for me, I feel like that's a form of regulating. You see where you lack, you do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's my take on self-management.
Do you have any take? Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. So my take on self-management. Okay. I think self-management just has to do with like, what can I say? Okay, let me give examples on what I do for self-management.
For sure.
First of all, I'll set realistic goals at first. Like I feel that it's more important to like set a realistic goal rather than just setting a goal, because one thing I've noticed, you'll set something unrealistic, be like, I wanna see visible results in like my exercising routines in like a month. Can't happen, bro. You don't see results, you get demotivated, you get less confident in yourself, you stop.
And
you
then
know-
now you find yourself in a place where you're not supposed to find yourself.
My brother.
So now,
so that's one of my forms of like self-management. Do I have another one though? Nah, I think you can.
No, what you just said, Tyse, is quite enticing. And also insightful, because I think management starts from thoughts, emotions, then it goes to actions. And how you act is how you actually manage yourself. So from setting yourself goals, you manage how you get to those goals. Even after attaining or achieving those goals, you still manage how you behave. Because now, as a well, as a self-proclaimed entrepreneur, I've realized before I can manage any of my businesses, I have to know how to manage myself.
Yes.
True.
The businesses function because of me. So if I'm dysfunctional, obviously
The
they will
business
also suffer.
will
They will
also-
also
yeah,
be
yeah.
dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And how you conduct a business is how you
Yeah.
conduct yourself.
So
So today, whenever I'm gonna be wanting to have a business venture with a particular individual, I won't be looking at your business and how it's doing. With how do you actually manage yourself? Because from how you manage yourself, I can tell how you manage your business and how you're gonna affect my business. So from there, I can tell, okay, this person can manage themselves. So they will
Yeah,
manage
so I can
time,
work with them.
they
Yeah.
will manage finances, they will manage the business itself. So it goes with our goals. Okay, now let's say we have a certain goal, we did not achieve it. How do we then manage our emotional intelligence? Okay, dog, we invested in Malingaga and we lost this money. Do we quit? Do we keep on doing it? So it goes with management. That will be my take.
Since today it's all about self, let's go to one thing I feel like a lot of people lack, and it's what kills them. Self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is self-esteem? Please define it for us.
Self-esteem, in my experience, is how you really think and feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? For me, I always say, in life you have to be your biggest cheerleader, because trust me, bruh, it doesn't matter how much good you do. Sometimes you'll find nobody clapping for you.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
You'll find nobody clapping for you. And I wouldn't even say it's hating. People are genuinely just not interested. You know what I'm saying? Just because some people don't feel no ways about the pod doesn't mean now I
We should stop.
classify them as haters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stop. I know they don't like it.
Let's stop.
There's people who do, or people who potentially will. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of the self-esteem, I feel like we can talk about what did you have to do to have a high self-esteem as a gent. Because for me, I don't care who says what, ganjani. I feel like personally, I'll say this 10 times and stand behind it with both of my spines and the other one that doesn't exist. But for me, I'll say it's tough being a man. Period. Full stop. No argument. And especially at a point where you have to consistently show up for yourself and nobody else shows up for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Soft boy.
when it comes to the self-esteem aspect of it, like, how do you maintain such when you're not hearing anything externally and the circumstances are also telling you something completely different? So we'll start with Tasani. Like, what do you think you had to do to maintain a high self-esteem? And self-esteem does not only Like I think when self-esteem, like people think only how you look. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's also how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some bros, ne? They don't look like facially or they don't look like attractive. I'm trying to be very nice, you
Eish,
know.
I see
Some
your
bros,
filtering.
some bros don't like really look that good. You know what I'm saying? They don't look like a 10. You know they
Do
look like
pros look like
they look
10s?
like
How do you rate
Vinicius. You
pros?
know.
Ah.
You know, they look like Vinicius. You know, like some
Oh,
bros.
wait,
Ne?
nah.
But like for me, ne, I really feel like those bros, the confidence level that you would see in them, that's what would surprise you the most.
There are people who are like that actually.
So for me, I could say I want to ask, what did you both of you guys have to do to get your self-esteem up all the time? Start with Tasandi. And also, I love this question because it has to do with Tasandi. He comes from a whole different era. He comes from something completely different. You know what I'm saying? Where guys went taking selfies saying, "I'm muhle yo."
I don't know about maintaining his self-esteem, but can I call self-esteem self-confidence?
Yes,
Yeah.
in a sense, it is.
Okay, sharp.
Ah,
So
plug. I
what
call
I
it
can
plug.
say is, firstly, building a self-esteem well, from where my point of growing up was the ability to fight. One, can you defend yourself? Mahamba estrateni amachita wakpaizis. There was one.
Yeah.
Confidence. Number two, it was based on the ability yokuzenzela. Ukuthi whatever that I want, I know ukuthi I'm strong enough and capable enough to achieve it. I don't need really permission of anyone to do what I really want to do. And thirdly would be the level of achievement. Ukuthi most of the goals I set for myself now achieve.
Yeah.
And number two, I don't need validation from anyone. I don't need hype.
Me, I don't need it, but I
External
love it,
validation.
guys. I love it. I don't need it, but I love it. When it comes, I'm like, hey, what's up, baba? What's up, baba?
Yeah,
I
I think I blew through. I'm a critics more compliments. Hence,
Yes.
Hence today, my own compliment, I'll be like, yeah, sharp. I don't really take it. I
Because
won't lie.
even Zlatan once said he loves his haters more than his supporters
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
people who claim to love you at certain times when they're supposed to show love, they fail, dog. Every
I mean,
time.
bro-
And I'll say this, ne? I'll say this with a very heavy heart and opening up, ne? Saying something that each and everybody within my life who has claimed to love me at some point, they let me down. All of them. All of them, dog. So for me, I also take people who show hate and whatnot as fuel. I use
Yeah.
the pain as fuel as say,
Yeah.
oh, y'all think, okay, oh,
For
okay.
logo.
Oh, for
I'ma show
for
you.
dating,
I'ma show you.
I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of
Not
thing.
even if you just appreciate it.
Yeah.
Take it as gratification because that person is totally being honest with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
your,
ne.
your bars are pop.
Ah, they're
Angilini,
pop,
I'm
man. You
telling
know,
you, no, your
yeah.
bars are pop. Hamo pala.
Yeah. Because Sano does
pants.
that. Sano will come to
see.
you and say, I brew here, I'm not feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief, I feel like in that episode you should have. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
I love constructive criticism. When he says, I feel like it lacked this. Not people just lento
Yeah.
people
It's
are just gonna
before you forget your point.
Oh, what was the question again?
Like I will go on and on. The question was how did you build your self-esteem?
Oh, okay.
Slash
So one thing,
self-confidence.
okay, I'm still in the process of building, ne?
Okay.
But one thing I can say I actually implement is setting up tiny goals.
tiny.
Yeah. I mean, goals that you,
Realistic.
realistic and
man.
tiny goals that you just can't fail, bro.
Yeah.
So I'll just like maybe yesterday, ne?
Yeah.
I sat down, journaled, and wrote goals for the day. Whereby I wrote I should hydrate, exercise, walk, because like of
We
course
walk.
it is
Me, I
healthy, bro.
walk.
Yeah,
Some
bro.
days I walk 19,000 steps. Man.
Yeah, make your bed. You know those tiny goals.
Yeah.
And once I've hit all of them, I become more confident in myself to be like I'm capable
I'm
of hitting.
consistent.
Yeah,
I'm
capable of
consistent.
hitting goals that I've set for myself. So even if I decide to scale up to,
Consistency.
I'm talking, yeah. Oh, so even when like I start setting bigger goals from the tinier ones, I'm fully confident to say I've actually been hitting my smaller goals. What will stop me from hitting these ones now? You know,
Yeah.
it's basically building consistency and discipline.
For
so
sure.
that's something I've been doing recently, and yeah, it's kind of working. I can't lie.
So doesn't have you have already answered, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
I did.
So it's my turn, I guess.
Yes.
Me, ne?
Mm.
Especially, I feel like a lot of things strike deep with me, and it's what makes me the kind of person I am. It's why I compliment people so much. It's why I am the person I am. It's why I'm happy when I see my favorite people, and I'm not happy that these flies, man. Okay, but it's why I'm always happy when I see certain people and I have a certain type of energy towards people. Is because at a particular point in my life in primary, I didn't always look this good. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, I did always say, it's like you can't pick a struggle, dog. We're both ugly and short.
short.
Come on, bro. Pick a struggle. You know, it was that kind of thing where bros were literally telling me that. You know what I'm saying? And in the 6th grade, that's why I picked up the skill of like writing lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I usually be writing lyrics at the back of a book than the writing maths when the teacher's busy there. And then once the teacher saw that, I feel like she also has a story that her son was once chasing the whole music thing, and then her son went into drugs, and then she was the same teacher that told me, I don't have a future, I'm not going anywhere in life, you know what I'm saying, I'll never amount to anything. And hearing such things, and I'm like, okay, oh, you want me to show you now, you know what I'm saying?
Let me
And
show
now,
you now.
And now I'm Makasana with the fade now, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
And now I got people flap, you know what I'm saying? That's why for me, like moments like this, they strike deep, chief.
Yeah, true.
For me, I feel like I had to build my confidence around proving people wrong. Prove them wrong. Don't give them reasons to say Sikjelili. I want her when she sees this, she's like, that nonsense. Hey, that is like
But
I
then
want.
even if they do, who say sikjelile after a particular failure, for the mere fact that you did what you wanted to do, what you actually intended to do, that should be a form of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Well, at least I wasn't chicken to try.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't say you tried and
Yeah.
did nothing.
It's one of those times on eFootball when you're not sure about signing a particular player and the team fans are not also nice, but once you actually try to sign that player and they cook for your club, you're like,
Worth it.
la, la,
Worth it.
la, la. You know what I'm saying?
Worth it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, it's that kind of thing of I'll always be that kind of person whom I'll always look for the people who say I can't do something and then prove them wrong. Because for me, I understand my position as a generational curse breaker. I understand my position as the human sacrifice for my family lineage. So our children can have, you know, we have to sacrifice now, you know, because it's tough, man. It's tough, you know what I'm saying?
I can't relate, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, it doesn't relate.
I can
That's-
relate to you, not
I also
relating.
relate
No!
I relate to not relating.
That's a bar for life.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Tough.
But for me, man, it's a matter of man. If you don't have confidence in yourself, nobody will.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't believe, that's me. I respect people that respect themselves, bruh. There's hands I can't just give up papele, you know. There's people like Sakono give up papele, you know. E.g. Bo first lady, you know what I'm saying? I bo first lady, I couldn't papel first lady. First day when I saw her.
You won't
Real.
papel first lady.
Real.
Hey, Dumela. Hey, Dumela.
Dumela.
Dumela shebo say so you know, it's like you know what I'm saying, dog? Man, like this, you know, it's a person who takes themselves seriously. Take yourself seriously, dog.
It should
Even
be
me,
that
ne?
way, bro.
For me, I feel like it's tough for me having the kind of personality I have, because man, the type of personality I have, people expect me to be the same Macaset in real life. Like I'm on the pod, you know. So I'm on the pod, I'm different, you know what I'm saying? Not really that different, but there's a sort of difference. And then now they try to associate that as one person.
Or you're
Yeah.
professional.
I'm professional,
Prof,
yeah.
You're
Yeah,
pro.
professionalism. my brother, now.
If I was a personal mark, I bengsanukususi mic nyochika lapha ngibuye, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'd be running.
I'd be running. I say, hey, come that hand dog, you know. I say, so for me, it's like, but for me, ne, I really feel like self-esteem starts with self-acceptance. I accepted that I'm short, my brother. I'm a short
I
king.
Yeah.
agree.
I'm a short king. Even when a hand is tall and I go to her, I try the cockroach, my brother, and say, hey, look here.
Yeah, now.
But now the problem starts when I have to tell her, are we lap? But we're not there also. When you're standing, are we lap? You know what I'm saying? And now she has to bend for a kiss. Now it's fine.
She has to bend.
Imagine she has to bend. You know what I'm saying?
We usually do the bending.
Yeah, and I'm saying, look at the go. You know, now it's a matter.
Now you're on the other side of the coin.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You know what I'm
wonder
saying?
how it feels,
But for me, self-acceptance, man. I accepted that. Hey, look, dog. It's not that I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? Dog. I clean up nice, dog. If they rather say rather than say he doesn't even take care of himself. I take pride in loving yourself. You know what I'm saying, and taking yourself seriously. I built my confidence around that. You know what I'm saying, and also understanding that not everybody will understand you, bro. Because bro. I'm saying for me, I'll have to say if there's a particular place where I let you down and your expectations were not met, I'm sorry, but I seriously just don't give a rat's ass, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just the kind of person. I'm me, man. And there's people who appreciate me for being the way I am. And there's people, when they see me. As long as that's still look at how, you know, when they see me, you know, their hearts, you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So as long as I still have people like that around me, dog, I'm chilled, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Chief, let's hear your plate also. Let's us with something there. Not these ones, Chief. The plate on your phone.
Oh, I'm a brother now.
These ones are, don't worry.
Since you touched on like self-acceptance, what do you think that is?
Self-acceptance is looking in the mirror, saying, "Nageso." And you know, for me, I feel like it also comes into the things that are commercialized. And you know, remember the rapper we were listening to? Me, I don't like giving people fame, but what I don't mention us. Also, remember that rapper we were listening to? He was speaking about how these surgeries things are like now commercialized. You know what I'm saying? They made like to be a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, bruh, because of the era we live in, and now hands are baddies. I'm still away hashing sharp now, man. I don't have a problem. I won't hate on her and say, I love natural, what. I won't hate on her. If it makes her feel better about herself, fine. But if you're trying to impress me with that, you're failing. You're doing a bad job. Personally,
what about you?
What
you want?
It also goes back to that Hannah once talked to. She was like, bro, I don't like dressing this way. I don't like wearing this. But bro, if I become my truest self, these gents cheat on us with these type of hands. So what must I do now? What will I do that will make the things to happen? You know what I'm saying?
Just find someone who love you.
You know what I'm saying? So for me,
just be that simple, bro.
But Chief, you see, when you start speaking about love in this era, no matter what, not there.
That's not the topic for
it's not the topic. I don't even want to start, talking about the relationship traumas. So for me, self-acceptance, man, is really understanding who you are, how you are, and what you are, man. And don't be what other people say you are. You know what I'm saying?
Only you know yourself.
I've had other people ask me now, do I play for the other club? And I'm like, no. I like hands.
Nigga.
You know, it's like,
yo.
Bro. That question, dog.
Are you being pushed?
Hey,
are you being pushed to the other side?
Are they trying to like
how?
Like
poach,
are they poaching you?
Approach, you know what I'm saying, dog? They trying to get you to play for the other club.
You have trauma.
Yeah,
I play for
so you're getting hit on.
Imagine.
Man, me I'm
yo.
Fine.
They are shellering you.
Okay, I'm fine. Guys, me I love women.
Let me not crash out, but
I love
please
my
crash
women.
out. Crash out.
Guys, me I'm straight.
Speak about
please.
it. Speak about it.
I'm
please.
straight, dog. Like, yes.
So
the official statement from Mr. Enticement. Yes.
Mr. Enticement.
Yes.
Of enticement
Yes.
agencies.
Yes.
Yes. Now, so
enticement theology.
So now there comes a circumstance whereby somebody is like gonna text you, away.
Are you playing? Yeah.
How about you are sweet. Fede ngumuntu so nyasho kawo afere maybe umchita.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to discuss maybe business or something.
Yeah.
To be like, nah nigga, I know you're a content creator, maybe let's create content or something.
Okay.
Then they're gonna be like, Nigga, I like you. Bro. Nah.
So, and it's confusing when a nigga's like, nigga, I like you too. Like me my work, or you
Like, bro,
me
like,
the way I like.
you know
hair.
what's funny, ne?
What are you
I
saying
was just about
now?
to say that, dog. Bro, I was like, I like you too, dog. The fact that you like me, I like you, dog. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, dog. And I guess my point is like, oh, dog, I didn't know you play for the club. Come play. I was like, yeah, whoa. This is not what I ordered.
Back up,
Whoa,
back up,
whoa,
back
whoa.
up.
I didn't
Back
order
up,
this
nigga,
now.
back up.
Going
Baller.
gangsterlicious on you now.
Dog,
Me, I'm fine,
you know,
guys. Me, I
like-
have no malice. I have no malicious intent for the other club. We respect you guys. We even have a flag, Baba. We respect the flag. We respect everything you all guys stand for.
Yes.
But for me, I love Ish hands, dog. Ish.
Ish.
Hey,
You
me,
know,
hey.
because dog,
Yeah, one
imagine,
info,
ne,
bro.
like you. I think people be saying to me, ne, like
Yeah.
legends, we were
Yeah.
at scale and discussing this. They were actually like laughing at me. They are like, dog, the fuck, you know. And I'm like, dog, I think it comes from a place where I'm friendly, I'm approachable. People are like, nah, bro.
I
like,
mean, they always
chill.
ask me for directions. That's how I knew, I know, dog. I know you're pretty now. Now, that's
Asking you for direction to
I only ask for like
To
two, like
where?
there's like 10 of us,
They
dog. And they
trust
come
you,
to
boy.
me, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
they see Jesus.
trustworthy now.
They see him in the flesh. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
color of trust,
But the
the
thing-
blue one.
Yes, you see. But the problem now is that I never see them again. I wonder where they end up. Like, I've never seen a person
They
I
got
directed
lost.
before again. Like,
They got
I'm asking myself, like, in my skills now. Like,
Where do
Zobonu
you
mama saying
direct
something
them?
ngaina. Maybe they take you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it'd be like, I think it's because like
Me.
maybe I'm just too friendly. They'd be
Yeah.
like, nah, bro is chilled, bro is calm, bro is just like
And another
always
thing-
in a calm state.
but me, man, I feel like also they see how comfortable we are, like, with other brews to the point, like, some people have never seen me with a hat. Like, mainly my family at some point didn't, like, see me with hands. And my Madreza thought, and Kamo is the same time around, I started braiding. I started, like, piercing my ears, you know what I'm
So
saying?
they thought,
And they were like, Pano,
Giving the impression.
You know what I'm saying, dog? And then Kamo,
You know that
dog.
episode on the Puntox where Granted realizes Sugoto Riley is going a bit too gangster. Nah, Riley, what's happening?
What's going on, nigga?
So for me, my grandmother, she accept one.
She's already accepting.
I'm like, ke so
I'm here now.
ke tshwana le Brenda Fassie indaba yami straight
Yeah.
njengerula, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Indaba yami straight, you know.
So if anyone is watching right now and thinking I play for the other team,
Yeah.
I'm not. No hate to like I'm
Yeah.
not homophobic. That's one thing
Yeah.
about me. I'm not homophobic.
Yeah.
But nah.
Also, guys, in the comments, if you want to know also, like my cell phone numbers are for sale. You know what I'm saying? Kadirekisa, you know, 20 rand, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
If you wanna buy my numbers, go ahead, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to get that out of here. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, get because I feel like we've been at it now. Where are we at now? Like,
Hey, we've
No,
been
we
cooking.
almost. I think we're almost hitting an hour now. Almost
Almost,
hitting
ne?
an hour. Yeah.
yeah.
We're
ne?
cooked, yo.
Okay, I wanna say okay. How can self-regulation help
The question was not done rotating. Tyse, acceptance.
acceptance?
Oh,
What is
acceptance.
acceptance?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll
Hey,
just
was
stop it
bummed
there.
because last time
Hey.
we went.
Because we keep leaving
Eish.
them, bruh. Hey,
We
then I'm
keep
like,
leaving them,
we could have
yeah.
cooked.
Yo,
we could have
bro.
cooked.
When I'm watching the episodes back, I'm like,
But I
yeah.
definitely think we should give the people a 2.0 of that one.
Yeah.
We have to. We have
Always.
to.
So
Which one?
with
The
self-
first one.
Or the how to pay men one.
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Because
Oh,
people
yeah,
ask,
yeah,
they were
yeah,
asking
yeah.
for that, like this one. we
Anyway,
cook.
Mr.
Yes.
yeah.
Tyse.
Anyway, so the way I view self-acceptance is basically just like knowing yourself, knowing your flaws, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, and just accepting them for the way they are, accepting yourself for who you are. Regardless, okay, get to the mirror, be like, okay, dingo Tyse.
Yeah.
Didn't
Oh,
go like I haven't logo now.
yes, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
They think
Amara, yours
I
is
play
round.
for the ish, my brother.
Ah,
Not
it's
it all,
round.
but we're not there. You know. But like just accepting you for who you are, bro. Be like I haven't logo, I love the way I haven't logo. I just
Yeah.
love myself for that logo.
Yeah, man.
You know, so yeah.
Cause bro,
it'd be like that.
also for the players that are rating low, that are once dated, ne, it's also the confidence I saw in the hand. It's like, aish, she has a low rating, ne, up at the confidence on the page, my brother.
Hi now.
I was like, no, this one, no,
Yeah.
sign there.
sometimes confidence can.
But now
sell
I'm
a
moving
person
in a
out.
different way now. I love how I'm moving now. But okay, yeah.
We're not
That's
there.
it.
We're
Did you
not
answer
there
the
yet.
question?
No, I didn't answer.
Go ahead and
On
do
the
say.
acceptance part.
Hey,
man. You
rack our
already covered
brains.
most of the points which I
Yeah.
was already going to
Oh,
articulate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add.
Yeah.
So what I'll add is on in terms of acceptance, it's easier to accept things which are already accepted by others. And it becomes a little bit difficult to accept things which abanye abantu don't really accept.
Can't accept. Yeah, true.
So learning to accept that, like the flaws, like, because now what I've learned to discover through my life experience in general is your strength is your weakness, and your weakness is actually your strength. What I may not like about me, engibona ngathi is a flaw. A certain hand can go bananas over it and be like, yo, man, this is what I like about you.
Yeah.
When you don't like that part of you.
Be like
And then
that.
she's going to teach you how to actually accept that part of you and like it eventually.
I mean, sometimes I feel like they are lying, especially when it's a hand.
It's not the case. So
I
she's
like your
genuine
hands.
about it.
Hey.
And then you start asking other hands, they're like, yeah, actually, those look good on you. And we're like, I thought, because the gents would always make fun of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Because gents
Yeah.
can.
You know, we
roast
will
you.
crash your spirit.
Yo,
Hey.
Zero.
gents roast.
Shabba
man.
guy on.
Roast you.
I dog.
Yo,
We'll
gents
make
roast.
you this meat.
Uzohamba uyosicofa esipilini. Who am I? So yeah, I feel like now it's enough vele. I know we've given the people what they wanted. Now we have to give ourselves. Hey, give me what I want. Hey, give me what I want. Hey, hey. Mara God is
This man
good,
when it comes to
Mara.
food.
When it comes
No,
to
guys.
food.
If you want to kidnap Kaho, food. It's trying.
Bro, they don't work, bro.
It won't.
They must bring hands, not food.
Oh, but they are food though.
Don't
No
you have,
hands and food.
don't you have one though?
Guys, you see now, relax. I got now Rashapadi. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see now,
Oh.
going back on the self-regulation, men cannot really regulate themselves when it comes to hands.
Me, don't say men,
Kingdoms
say
have
me.
fallen.
Not
Lands
I
were
some men.
sold
Yo,
because of not being able to regulate that part of being a man. And it's hard to regulate, yeah?
me, I'll
It's really
speak
hard
up
to
for my
regulate-
dad.
to-
My
to
dad
regulate
can,
that
bro.
one.
You see my dad?
Ha-
My dad can.
Do you
bro.
think you can regulate and how?
You need a hand to regulate that one. She can regulate
You
it
need
one
a
for
hand
you.
to regulate you from other hands.
Yeah. Otherwise
yeah,
you'll
that's what I
be not
believe.
regulated.
If she can cook for you, nice. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if she cooks, what would you eat outside?
Yeah.
though?
No, I'm not speaking about a specific kind of cook, you know.
No, any kind of cooking.
You know,
Cooking is
just
cooking.
cooking on the pitch. You know,
Cooking on a page, cooking in a
Hey,
pot.
you know what I'm saying? Santiago Banabao is happy now.
Cooking
It's
on
rocking
Durban,
every
the
day.
beach.
No.
So
But
cooking.
guys,
Y'all have people cooking for y'all. That's nice.
hey, dog, there was this other one, I'll never forget it, dog. I once had a scarf team, dog, like, ish. I once had a scarf team, dog, like, ish. I once had a scarf team there, to work. Can make a moto, man. Can study the 7 colors, I get the cook microwave.
Yeah, she was cooking.
Get hey! No, man, get a
Dad was
moto, no,
cooking.
man. Nigga, toka, no, man. Get a scarf team, you know.
I don't know how
Tap
you got
away,
there, but
Baba.
okay.
Tap away. You know what I'm saying? Tap away, guys. So I also wanna give I wanna give a specific shout out. You know what I'm saying, to our partners, Purple Plum guys. You know what I'm saying? Purple Plum guys, like Purple Plum guys. No, as you can see, here's the evidence, guys. Evidence.
Something like an evidence.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, fafa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It
Like
shows,
no.
ne?
Yeah, it shows. They see. No, why do you think I'm no, don't worry, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, guys, we've cooked. You know
I
what
have a
I'm saying?
feeling
Yeah.
we go to this episode, they won't be looking at your faces. The eyes will be there on
Yeah. Ito ba siya? Amara scheme ko man si yan so.
Kufuneka sibala.
Swala, again.
Yeah,
So
people
for me,
plumbing.
guys, no man, I'd like to give a special thanks to them. You know, the partnership has been very fruitful, man. This is our second time here. The hospitality is crazy.
Yeah, nice hospitality. I
Oh
can't lie.
man, you must come, guys. And also there's that R&B, that one that will make you question your relationship, man.
Awa.
Saying,
Sunday
what-
vibes.
Sunday vibes.
Sunday
yeah.
vibes, man.
Not
You
the
should pull up
relationship
here, man, and
questioning,
see
no.
what the vibe is like. You know what I'm saying? It's very amazing. Everything is nice. And guys, also Itemba Foundation, guys.
Shout outs, shout
Yeah,
outs.
we have
shout
the
outs to
people
Itemba
there, the
Foundation,
people, the
guys.
relevant people there. Guys, generations, one day you'll see us there.
Nigga, you're obsessed. You're obsessed.
No,
It's
it's
becoming
about director.
obsession
I'll
now.
never go wrong.
It's
You know
an
what I'm saying?
obsession now.
But guys,
and,
please.
and a big shout out to the birthday boy.
Yes,
shout out to
happy
the
birthday,
birthday
boy.
Sia. Mr. Ato.
Ato.
Mr.
Yeah.
Arts. I'm respecting the brand. How boni? Ke boy ke re personal, ke re brand, ke re personal, ke re brand. Leno na lo re ka khonyana re. And I don't know who that nigga is. I don't know who that guy is. Me, I'm Macaset Makasana, guys.
Accurate because he said Nyana.
Yes, you know what I'm
Because he
saying?
always roasts you now because.
Guys, it's okay now. It's fine. You see now, Tyse is going to irrelevant
Okay,
things.
excuse.
Guys, don't forget to comment, share, like and subscribe. I wanna do
Yeah.
invigilators. My ancestors are looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also invigilating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, guys, no.
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Trust your grandmothers.
Ah, no.
Yeah, on
I'm
closing,
just
on
tripping. I'm
closing,
just
on
tripping.
closing,
I'm just
people,
tripping.
do regulate,
Yeah.
regulate yourselves.
Yeah,
and
do
Yeah.
emotions,
regulate.
thoughts,
Introspect. Why you're not subscribing?
and whatsoever.
Why?
Valid.
Go.
Regulate
Valid
things.
point.
Amara,
Regulate
guys, no.
yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been
We
another
love you.
episode.
Hey.
Shout out People
Hey.
Plum.
Hey.
Shout out Temba
Hey,
Foundation.
especially. Hey.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's Ember Foundation. Shout out to them also. I hear
Yeah.
we're going there. Yeah, and guys, if anybody's looking also to sign a potential Lampona, guys, man. And my phone numbers are for sale.
There's never a dull moment in advertising
I
yourself.
never, my brother.
I see
Why?
now, hey.
So yeah, guys,
But
see you on
anyways,
the
that's it from
see you on the
us.
next one. From Y2KAY all the way every day.
day.
And Pepper Plum, guys.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget.
Yeah, man.
Always.
Yeah, ngippies, ngippies.